Welcome to TESPN Media Days, and it is time for volleyball. We've got 4 seniors, Sarah Brown, Dakota Baldwin, Campbell Cash, and Rosalie Tadigan. All 4 of you have been starters or at least major contributors since the 9th grade. Y'all's 9th grade year, actually the first year of TESPN and volleyball, the very first TESPN broadcast, you all were out there. And I remember Silvio and I talking about, by the time this group of freshmen are seniors, the sky's the limit. It's going to be incredible what they do their senior year. Well, it's here now. So what are we expecting for the fantastic foursome senior year, Sarah?
I'm really excited. We have a new coach, but I think everyone's working really hard, and the seniors they have great leadership. We all work together really well. Like, we've been together 4 years, so we know each other, and we know what to run, we know what to do. So I think this season's going to go really well. We just need to stay positive and all that.
Dakota, what do you think? It's probably hard for you to believe you're actually a senior now and one of the team leaders. What are you expecting?
I would say kind of the same as Sarah. I think it's going to be a good season because we've all been playing together for so long, and then a lot of our new players have been with the Trinity Volleyball program for a couple of years, so like we all know each other already, and I feel like we're all starting to bond, and so it's going to help us play together.
Campbell, your thoughts?
Like Sarah said, we have a new coach this year, and she's pushing us hard. So, and we have 7 seniors too, so there's a lot of leadership on the team, so hopefully that'll translate on the court and be able to ring chase this year.
That's awesome. Rose, anything to add?
New coach, new start, putting in a lot of effort, gonna take some W's.
That's cool. So all of you kind of mentioned that you have, a new coach. You've had previously, the same coach your first 3 years. Just what are some specific things with, a fresh perspective that your new coach brings that might be a little bit different than what you've done in the past? Dakota, we'll start with you.
I think we definitely should emphasize a lot more on like conditioning and like kind of going back to the basics and making sure like our platform's right when we pass, and then with conditioning we're making sure we're in shape so we can like last these long 5-set matches.
Anything you've noticed that's different this year? That makes sense. Sarah and Rose, I'm going to ask y'all about leadership styles. So we've been fortunate to get to watch you all's development these first 3 years of your high school career. Your freshman year, and I guess sophomore year as well, Lily Jeanette was a big leader on the team, as well as August Gregory. Last year, Caitlin Watkins. I mean, all 3 of those individuals I mentioned are pretty different in their own ways. What are some of the leadership qualities from those now graduates of the program that you hope to emulate or bring, Sarah?
I think Lily brought a lot of energy, which was really important, and she emphasized working hard. But then August, on the other hand, was like more like silent confidence. Like, she just kept it steady no matter what, and that really helped us stay calm. So I think that's important. Like, Campbell is very confident, and she can stay calm throughout everything. And then like me and Dakota bring the energy, which I think is really important that we balance that out, and so we have both at the same time.
Well, and then there's Caitlin. She's a little crazy. Is there a new Caitlin on the roster?
Honestly, that might be Sarah. What?
I take it as a compliment. Playing with a smile on your face. Last year y'all got off to a really strong start. I don't remember the exact record, but about the midpoint, definitely more wins than losses. Down the stretch, certainly there were some injuries, but it didn't go as great once we got into October and the home stretch. Will this year be different, and if so, why? Let's start with Campbell.
Hopefully it'll be different. Last year, I think the reason that we were so dominant at the start and at the end kind of fell off, we weren't doing it strongly, was because we played all of the easy teams beginning of the season, and then played St. Catherine's, who we did St. Gertrude, Stab, like all at the end. And that's still kind of our schedule this year, but I'm thinking with the new coach, with an older team, it will
I think that's great perspective, and I mean, really, this program owes all of you, I think, a debt of gratitude. Y'all have been such great servants. Y'all have literally thrown your bodies hopefully there's more of that to come. Sarah, I hear you remembering that match. Is that one of your best memories?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We had so many students come out and cheer for us, and I feel like that felt really good and brought our energy up, and we just had a really good time.
Well, hopefully they can bottle that energy from the 2022 Stab home game and pour it out all over the 2024 season. Thank you so much to Rose, Campbell, Dakota, and Sarah. Check out Titan Volleyball this fall in the Estes Athletic Center. But you have a long experience coaching volleyball in the area, so maybe just tell Titan Nation a little bit about your background with the sport.
Okay, I have been playing or coaching volleyball for over 30 years. I'm still playing. I am on a senior women's team that we travel all over the United States playing, Pennsylvania, Utah, Maryland, so a lot of different places. I've been coaching in the area for this was my 14th year, so I coached 13 years at Monacan High School. I started out as the JV coach and then moved myself up into the varsity position. So I coached there for 13 years and was able to win the first regional title 4 years ago for the Monacan Chiefs and play in the state semifinals.
Awesome. So obviously you're a committed lifer to volleyball, and like you said, still playing, which is so cool. Now over here on the independent school side here at Trinity, what are your impressions so far in these first several weeks of the new job?
I have been pleasantly surprised. The old coach, who I have known for over 30 years, left the program in good hands. He really got these girls developed, and so when I'm stepping in, I don't have a lot of the basics to be taught, to teach. I can just, hone in on their skills that they already have and just make them a better player with the basic skills that they've acquired through the old coach.
So just a little bit ago, we had the chance to interview 4 of your seniors, and all 4 of them have been varsity contributors since the 9th grade. So Sarah Brown, Dakota Baldwin, Campbell Cash, and Rose Lee Tadigan spent a few minutes with me just a few minutes ago. And one of the things they talked a lot about was just the energy that you brought to the table. We all love Steve and miss Coach Van Huss, but always when you have fresh perspective and a new voice, it can add a little juice to things. So what are you trying to do to kind of establish as a first-year coach your stamp on the program?
I know that this year I have a lot of seniors that are going to be graduating, so I am wanting to build upon the program. So I do have a lot of sophomore and juniors on the team that I brought onto the team more than I guess what is usually kept. I kept 14 versus 12, just because I do know that I am going to be rebuilding this program. So the seniors that I have, they're an incredible group of girls, and I am so excited for this season. I've told them many times that I think we'll do very well. We have a core group of girls that will, take us, I'm pretty sure, pretty far this season.
Well, you kind of answered the last question I was going to ask you, which was about those senior leaders, and you already said they're an incredible group, and we have been covering them since they were 9th graders. So you don't know this, but TESPN, we stream a lot of our games, and the very first thing we ever streamed was a volleyball game when they were 9th graders. Okay. And so we've kind of grown as a TESPN, this in-house, streaming service as those girls have grown through, and so it's really amazing to me that they're seniors now. But for you coming in, and I also taught most of those girls, so I know what quality young ladies they are. But just what you said, they've been incredible leaders. Speak to just some of the specific qualities that your seniors are bringing to the table for you.
Positivity, just response to me, and I'm not used to having girls respond when I send out a text, and I send a text and within seconds I'm getting ding, 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 and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? I also, they're very comfortable already coming to me and just, introducing themselves or just, talking to me. A couple of girls have pulled me aside and said, asked me if they could talk to me, and I'm like, absolutely. So I'm hoping that they feel very confident and comfortable with me, that they can approach me, and with whatever they feel like they need to approach me with. So.
No, that's awesome, and I think that speaks obviously really well to you, that you are so approachable, and the girls, just even in these first couple weeks, are sensing that about you. So that is a credit to the type of educator that you are, and like you said, you have a great group of seniors and some sophomores and juniors that we'll keep an eye on, and we can't wait to stream a lot of your home matches, and I know we've got a scrimmage here in just a couple hours, so good luck in that, and welcome to Titan Nation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Uh-huh.